So the beast is out. The baby beast has been chopped up. Patrick's now axing. Whoa, look at that. He can, oh, well done. Look at that. And this is what's on the ute already. Look at those roots. Look at that. That's the side section. You all right? Yeah, he had a big night last night, so we're lucky we've even got him. So he's doing his workout with the axe, and I'm staying right away from it. But have a look at that. That is just massive. That's well over 20 years worth of bird of paradise. Bye bye, bird of paradise. I love you, but I've got more. Look at that.
Stinks.
Oh, does it? It stinks. Oh. All right, it's been a while. I have had some time off, but I've also been busy. The messy patio has now been cleaned up, and most of it has been power wash. On here, move things. The next area, moved things along here. The table's all been cleared off. Pots have been moved. What else? I've prepared an area. Oh, our water feature's been moved, and my son put in a new outdoor PowerPoint for her, which I'll put her on now. Hang on a sec. There we go. So she's got her new permanent place. It took 3 men to lift that base. She's not so heavy. The lid, the top to it isn't heavy, but that base weighs an absolute, it's horrible. Okay, and then I moved all my shelving over to this corner. Our water feature has moved from there. That had all of this area up to, you can see the line needs to be power washed. And I will go over this again. This is in preparation for me to paint the patio. I've ordered my stencil. This patio will be in a grey, similar to all of the downpipes and gutters. This area here also needs power washing. I've put my lettuces. I better put them in the sun. They sprout very easily. My lettuces. Then I moved all kinds of things. I moved that's full of oregano, and I cleaned up all these pots here. I moved this giant bromeliad I put the paint stuff there now to tidy it up. It was sort of on that corner there. I've moved it away. It is very heavy. I struggled to move that. And I moved the giant bird of paradise, which is the white one. I moved that from. See, all the pots have gone from along the front there, including all the hanging pots. So I've only got 2 hangers left there. All the rest are hanging over there on those shelves. So much tidier, much nicer. Also, my herb garden is going crazy. All the different types of basil in there are taking off. I've pinched off all the flowers. The mint is finally going nuts. I've got a whole bunch of thyme in there. I've got chamomile. I've got lemon balm. I've got pineapple, sage. There's another one. Oh, that's peppermint. Pineapple sage is that one. So they're all going really nicely. Whoops, nearly dropped the phone. Okay, so all downpipes and gutters have had 3 coats, 2 coats, 3 coats. I'm yet to finish this. I've done all the eaves as well, and I redid the eaves for the work I did 6 years ago. So I brightened them up. I also redid all of the beams under here. I painted them. They've had just a 1 coat. I'm going to give them another because some of them look a bit patchy. You can see there, looks a bit patchy, but I'm happy to do that because that's an easy job. All I've got left as far as gutters, because we finally got some more paint, is around the back here. And everything's changed around here as well, because of course all of the stuff has come around the back that I wanted to move from underneath the patio. So I've got those gutters to do, which is, in my opinion now, because they've been received a coat, it's easier. Move more plants here. Got kind of a workshop happening over here and a mess, but I'm happy with that mess. I've moved this is one of the, this is the lemon tree, I think it's the Eureka. Yeah, the Eureka we moved out of the garden. And look at that. All of the, I cut it right back, obviously, to not much. And now I'm getting growth back on the, stalks, on the stems. My project for the hedging isn't going great. I actually took all the leaves off, but I think they will actually grow. All of these foxeye palms are doing right. This is the new lemon. There is lots of fruit coming up to the top. I took all the fruit from below down, off. We'll see what happens. There's all my olive trees. They're doing all right. They look like they're actually all going to be just fine. Okay, and down this big side, I've got to do these. I've got to do the gutters again, which is fine. I've already done all the downpipes. There's 2, and you'll be able to see I've redone all the eaves. It looks so much better. It's so much wider and fresher, and you'll remember from other videos how dirty they were. They're horrible. So they've been cleaned up and they've been repainted. And fortunately with the repainting, the paint arriving, only yesterday was August 3rd, was able to do the second garage door. And I'll be able to, by the way, do the sides of this electrical box. I was able to do the other garage door. I've moved all the potted frangipanis out here. I don't think my iceberg roses are going to survive, but we'll see. And of course, I have a previous video to this where all the vertiparatuses have been dug out. It's looking really nice across the front here. I've put all the, except for that one, elephant ears that have survived together. So there's a new leaf on that one, and some babies have popped up. Of course, that's a new leaf. That will produce another leaf in itself. This new leaf didn't pop out very well. It's pretty sad actually, but it will produce another one because the spine here is looking nice. We're not doing anything here yet until we've got to get rid of the rest of that agave stuff, because we got a lot of it out. Should have seen them getting this out, and then once I got it out, smashing it up with an axe because it weighed a ton. And just stuff I brought from around the back that I'm gonna, there's a variegated peace lily and a normal peace lily that's been in the sun for years, but I'll repot all that and fill it up with some new soil, some good soil. I've got a lot of other projects on the go too. I've sprouted some capsicum seeds, which are peppers to a lot of people, sweet peppers. And what else? I've planted moringas and mock oranges. There they are. The 2 garage doors are done. So I thought the paint, when I was putting it on yesterday, it looked like it was a different colour to what I had previously received. And I still think there's a slight difference between the 2. But at this point, I don't care, because it's done. It's not perfect. It's, you know, human hands have done it. It hasn't been sprayed on, which they would normally do. There's a few flicks of white paint on that one. I'll fix those all up. And I did finish this one yesterday, a second coat. But, you know, I've come out this morning and I can see bits that I've missed, and I'll just come out and touch it up rather than mess around with it. So that's an update on everything. So I've got the gutters on the back wall and the big long side wall to do. I have got to finish the power washing for the patio, and once that's done, paint's going on it very quickly. Stencil is on its way. It is gorgeous. It's called a Mandela print, so it's almost like a Moroccan style. So that'll be done in white and it'll be gorgeous. But that's going to be a long process, and I'll do a separate video for that, because we have to remove everything off the patio again, and, you know, 2 coats of paint, then then stenciling, then sealing, 2 coats of sealer. So that'll be a project in itself, but it's happening way quicker than I thought. And then after that, it's garden time. And by then it'll be spring. So I wanted to have the garden done by spring, but I've got caught up with doing the house itself, which has been amazing. We've had so many compliments from family, from friends, from neighbours, from people who walk past every single day. I just realised I took a reflection of myself on the door. Anyway, that's it for now. I have been scrubbed completely from YouTube because of videos I posted, truthful videos I posted 3 years ago, 2 years ago, the totalitarian Marxism of YouTube has never been more apparent. So I actually don't care. I'm posting all my videos to Rumble and BitChute. I've had accounts with them for a long time. So it is a long process though to try and get all my videos back up, especially the ones that I got strikes for on YouTube after sitting there on my account for 3 years. And mind you, most of those I narrated articles from other people, information that we all needed to know and still do. So over the target, I say, screw you YouTube, out for now. I have been negligent in filming all of the things that I've been doing, so I have to backtrack here, even though it's already done. I've pressure washed the last of the areas that I needed to pressure wash to prepare for painting. I'm actually in the process of painting one section because I'm mainly alone, except, you know, my son helped me move that giant pot there very late yesterday afternoon. So I've cleaned all of this, obviously a while ago, but it has dust and all that stuff. That's fine, I sweep it all. This area's got the bulk of bits and pieces in here and the big daybed. So I will be able to move everything off here by myself, except for that daybed. If hubby comes home for lunch, it's all go. Here, in this area, everything in here I can move, except that cabinet by myself. I probably could put it on the trolley truck, that thing over here, and move it. But this is what I've done. I'm just explaining to you how I've done this. Okay, so I did this section as well, and I prepped it for painting today. I've painter's tape all around the bottom bricks here, and I've cut in the edges, and now I'm starting to paint the first coat, and I'm very excited. I also have my stencil arrived yesterday, and so did my little stencil brushes, and that's the most exciting part for me, because once I know I can put those stencils on, I will be very close to finishing. Hubby's, I think today, going to get me some clear sealer, which we will need pretty much in a hurry. So I'll do this coat here, then I'll go over to the the open air area over there and do that. I wanted to do it all at once. It's just not possible, especially on my own, but I'll get there. So back to my rolling. I've diluted the dark paint again and made it almost like the gutters and the downpipes. I think it might be a little bit darker, which is okay with me, because I want that white stencil, because I'm going to use white paint on the stencils and I want it to pop. And I think I just stood in. I did. Oh, you can see dirt. How did I bring that on there? See, I'm not even watching what I'm doing. I got all this trouble cleaning and getting this all sorted and then. Anyway, I'll come back to you when I'm finished. Okay, first coat done on the first section. I'm having a little, I think it looks lovely, I can see it, yeah, obviously needs 2 coats, but I'm having a little bit of paint panic again, because I tell you what, it's eating, whoops, tennis balls got on there, it's eating up the paint. I'm just about to start taping up this section over here. I've just swept it all again. Oh, I'm exhausted already today. Yeah, this one actually ventures into the garden, so I'm a little bit, yeah, whatever. So what I'm watering down my paint a little bit, because it's just not going very far. You know, every example of patios being done that I've seen, it's never chewed up this much paint, and I'm really panicking about my paint, because I don't think I'm going to have enough. Again. All right. Back when this one's done. Well, this won't turn off. So there she is. It's a bit dark now. Coat number 2. And then I'll squeeze around here. I did 2 coats. Hang on. I did 2 coats on the barbecue area and the outdoor area. Over here. It looks really swish. So we'll see how much. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's just a shiny spot. So yeah, that hasn't dried yet. So tomorrow. So it's D-Day. I'm not going to do the middle bits, paint the middle bits yet, but first stencil is going on. I shall show you when I take it off and do a couple more. Thank you. Woohoo, there's the first one. It's not perfect. I don't want it to be perfect. There's one over there that looks a bit wonky, but that's in like a dip. It's dug out a little bit. So if I just dab a little bit of that paint out. It's come up nice. It looks really black on the video, but it's not. It's like it's like grey. Anyway, carry on. 40 stencils later. Not all perfect by any means whatsoever, but boy am I happy with that. Look how a difference it makes to, there's the concrete next to it. Look at that. Woo-hoo. We're getting there. Yeehaw! Next project. Well, I am completely, I thought whitewashing and gutters was bad. This painting, rolling on the paint on these concrete slabs and then doing all those stencils on top is completely back-breaking work. It's taken me 2 days to do those 40, I must admit. I got a lot more efficient and learnt a few things in the meantime, but I'm still, I don't want it to be perfect, and it's not. You know, some of them where I moved I laid down the stencil and I you know, just previously done another one that's still wet on the back. I moved it and of course it comes out all little white splotches, but you know what? That one's right on the edge. It should be further down. You can see as I get further away from the edge, as I go along, but you know what? It's not meant to be perfect. I'm so happy with it. Yeehaw! Onwards! So I started the second slab today, and of course it's raining now. You can see an umbrella over the last couple that I did. And of course I have a couple that have to go over the drain, which is fine by me. I've done 3 in this third little slab, but they may come off because they're not spread out as there's a big gap between the wall, and I'd like that to be actually square with the doorway, but I do have to measure across to the other one over there because this will all join up to here. So, you know, and I made a few mistakes on the other one, and Patrick and Brian are just driving me crazy. So I just got up today and got the roller and just wiped them out. So I'll do them again because they were a bit wonky towards down the bottom here. So I'm not in a hurry because I've done a bunch. I swore I wasn't going to do any more today. Paint. But you know, when you start a project like this and you've got stuff everywhere, and I've still got to do all this, it's kind of like, yeah, let's move on. You know, I've got to keep moving because otherwise, look at this cat. Look at Hercules. He's such a dag. I think he figured those ones dry because I did them hours ago. And he was trying to snuggle up with me for the last ones I was doing, and I'm like, go away. He does have paint on him. I don't know where he got that from because nothing seems to be, you know, they all smudge bits here and there when I have to adjust shifting them, and the paint on the bottom gets a bit wonky, but yeah. Anyway, say hi, Herc. It's nap time for him. It's been really hot. I got sunburnt today, a lot actually. So, you know, not bad for winter, but our skies are not looking good. Although, come on, sunshine, come out and dry this paint. The idea here is, I think it'll be too busy here. This is barbecue area, you know. My little herb garden over here's gone crazy. Look at it. Look at that. All kinds of herbs in there. So I'm thinking just either one, whoops, I nearly tripped then, one in the middle there where that line is, or just do a series of every second one all the way to here, because I think it'll just look too busy for there. Sure, under here I still want the tiled effect, but out here I think it'll look nice not to have so much busyness. Anyway, I'll have to measure it because my son and husband are, you know, like, let's go. I'll get the chalk line out, and I'm like, go away, leave me alone. Anyway, I don't want it to be perfect. It's meant not, in my mind, it's not meant to look perfect. So all of you OCD people out there, sorry, but not sorry. So, onwards, as I say. A lot has been done since last weekend. Today is August 20th, 2021. And I've been too tired, too much physically exhausted to record any videos. Plus, I'm having an awful lot of trouble with storage on my phone. What's the matter, Hercules? You can go through your cat door. From not just on my phone, but on my laptop and also on my PC. So OneDrive isn't Yeah, if you are storing videos in OneDrive to use for editing in either iMovie or your chosen video editor on your PC, it all downloads to the hard drives of those computers. If anyone has any better ideas, please let me know. I'm getting really jack of this because I've got videos to Bilio to put together, and I can't, and it's so frustrating because the last videos that you saw are over a month ago, well over a month ago. So it's really, really frustrating. So I'm nearly there. I think I figured I've got about, what is it? 32 just in this blank concreted, painted concrete area. And then I've decided I am going to fill in the gaps here on the, it's not covered out here, the barbecue area. I'll continue these two right up the middle and go from there. And then we can start moving things back under, and we've got other exciting things happening as well. Well, Saturday the 21st of August. More stencils done today. Got them going all the way through to the garage door, and I have that patch there left to do totally. That's 25 stencils, that's a day's work. And I finished over here. I decided to go chaotic with this and do them all. So here we are, and there's himself over there sitting on the back there. Thanks, hun. I get a glass of bubbles as soon as I finish on the weekends. That's so I can lift it. After I sit down for a while, I can't lift it. The day has come. No fire pit today. My reward for fire pit is out the door. It's Sunday the 22nd of August, and it's 24 degrees still. So quick whiz around all of this, throw in sexy legs. All of this is done, of course. Brian and Patrick went and got me a temporary bar table that I found on Facebook Marketplace today, which is fine until the other one comes. I think we'll just leave that one there too. And look, it's all done. The last 25 stencils done today. Woo woo! Cheers, Brian. Oh, and I get a reward today. And not just champagne. I get cheese and Mickey's. Woohoo! That project, tick.